ready, buddy? Okay. Welcome to the Big Movie Mouth Off. We're sponsored by PC Laptops, and we're here at Broovy Cinema Pub reviewing some films. I'm Jimmy Martin with SLUG Magazine.
And I'm Jeff Weiss from MSN Entertainment.
Well, my counterpart is sad because today we'll be reviewing Little Fockers. It is the third film in the Focker franchise, and this time around, Gaylord Focker, who's played by Ben Stiller, has to deal with the complications of being a parent of two 5-year-old twins and kind of losing the spark in his marriage. And because of all this, his mean father-in-law, Robert De Niro, suspects foul play when Ben Stiller has a business partner who is played by Jessica Alba, who is called Andy Garcia, and let the misinterpretations and mistaken identity jokes ensue.
And don't forget the erectile dysfunction jokes.
Yeah, there's a lot of boner jokes.
1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, Grandpa Jack.
Yay!
Greg, this is Jack Burns.
Yeah, I know. I could tell from the caller ID.
Greg, stop talking and listen. There's always been a patriarch to lead our family through good times and bad. I've come to realize that the next in line to the Burns throne is you. So I ask you, Greg, are you prepared to be the Godfather? Are you laughing?
Yeah, I know. I was making, no.
Because this is no laughing matter, Father.
You know what? Stop it. Shame on Robert De Niro for doing films, making fun of his own films because he calls him the Godfather because he wants his son-in-law to become the head of the family and take charge. And they start even playing the Godfather song. Shame on you for being disloyal to the films that made you who you are. Shame on you for starring in this crappy film. And I think that this is getting to the point where Robert De Niro was one of the greatest actors of all time. I know he can still do it. But, you know, if you're going to start doing these roles where all you're doing is accepting a paycheck,
yes,
and embarrassing yourself.
Yes, my plea is to Robert De Niro, give back your Oscar. Give back your awards. You have hereby rendered them moot by your participation in this wretched, god-awful, turd-in-the-punch-bowl movie, which, I'll say this right now, I thought Meet the Parents was funny.
The first one was fine by me. A situation that, you know, many people have done.
Meet the Fockers.
I thought it was crap.
This makes Meet the Fockers look like it happened one night. It is inept. I'm just dumbstruck by what an unoriginal. By the way, they tried to rehash all the jokes from the first two movies.
Yeah.
And
there were no jokes in the second one.
Yeah, in much less successful, much more annoying fashion. And I wish I had the vocabulary to describe what an unholy... I wish this film were a Dracula so I could stab it with a stake and kill it. I wish I could drive somewhere and burn all prints of this movie.
Yeah, it's... You know, here's an example of the creativity that was in this film.
And when you say creativity, by the way, throw up the quote marks.
It's a very... I wish I had a font for being a smartass. They're trying to show off their kid how smart he is. And they're like, oh, he loves history. And they go, what's your question, Billy? And he goes, do girls poop out of their vaginas? Really?
Yeah.
Really? That line got through, you know, your different drafts. I don't think they even did more than one draft. They probably just said, this is just funny gold, comedy gold. And you got that onto the screen and into a film. Shame on you.
He's blowing the interview.
She's setting him up to fail with these questions. I mean, Sam's a better tester anyways.
Well, that's because she takes after...
Takes after who, Jack?
Let's just say I've done some research on twins. There's a theory that in certain cases, one twin gets an extra chromosome from the father, while the other sibling gets an extra chromosome from the mother's side. Sam might be 3/4 Burns, whereas Henry could very well have a double dose of Focker in him.
And what if he does?
My grandpa Bernie taught me this. Pull my finger.
Oh.
Double dose.
I'm calling it right at 0 stars. I hate it.
Yes.
Shame on all of them for being involved with it.
And shame on Paul Weitz, the once promising co-director of American Pie, whose career has hit this depth. Shame on Ben Stiller, who... Ben Stiller
What was the last thing Ben Stiller did that was remotely good?
I thought Tropic Thunder was overrated. But
I thought it was way overrated. I didn't find
but
it really
but at
funny.
least it had some merit to it. At least there were ideas that were.
I'll give you. It was an original idea.
This is intellectually vacant, vapid excrement, cinematic excrement. I also give it 0 stars. If I could give it less than 0 stars, I would.
Yeah,
I hated this. By the way, this is my least favorite film of 2010, and you might remember I hated My Soul to Take,
Yeah.
things like Skyline. This makes them all look like grand masterpieces by comparison. This is absolute crap. And don't go see this. Don't go see it. Don't.
If
If
this
you
film
have
can
to-
show you anything, it's that of how bad it is. I now hate Jessica Alba.
Yes.
She was never like a great actress, but I was always like, you're hot and I can kind of put up with you. But now she's such a terrible actress. I don't care how hot you are anymore. Go away. Go be a Maybelline model.
Right.
And I don't care anymore.
Yes,
Ugh.
and by the way, let me also cite the film for this bit of noxiousness. It opens with an infomercial for Barbara Streisand's Causes.
And she doesn't even say she's Barbara Streisand. She says her character's name.
Yes. Fokker film series, die, please.
Go fuck yourself.